Asha Best. Hope you all are happy. Today I welcome you all in class 4th EVS, the chapter Caring and Sharing. We'll discuss today the second part of this chapter. Before starting with the second part, let me have a quick revision of the first part. Dear students, in the first part, we discussed about the meaning of private and public property. We also got or discussed some of the examples of private and public properties. We also had information regarding who looks after and maintains the public property. We had a look to the school property. Today we'll have the second part of it. So let's begin. Ways to take care of the school property. We discussed that what is school property, how the school facilitate us with many things. So here in this slide we'll discuss that how we can take care of the school property. First comes do not litter the classroom, corridors, etc. Whenever you are in school, you should always try to keep your classroom clean. Not only classroom but the surrounding area of your school. How you can do it? You should not throw any garbage like your teared papers as well as the wrappers, the food wrapping foil which you bring in your lunch boxes. You should not throw all these things in the classroom as well as in the corridors. Do not write or draw on your desk classroom walls. In the previous video, we discussed that whenever you have any damaged table or chair, you complain regarding that to your class teacher. So you should be taking care that whatever desk, table, chair you are using in class, you should never write on that. You should never write on the walls of the school or your classroom, as it belongs to all of us. We should be responsible to keep it clean. Take care of library books. You must be having a library in your school. Whenever you visit that library, whenever you are taking any book from the library, you should be very careful that the book you are taking, you should be returning that book in the same manner. Remember to switch off the lights and fans when not in use. This I always tell my students that during your lunch break as well as whenever you go to home after school hours, you should be taking care, you should be responsible that the light of your classroom and as well as fans should be switched off. It should be done to save the electricity. Ways to take care of the school property. Now, school property, as it belongs to all of us, we should be taking care of it. Few points we discussed. Some of the points we'll discuss in this slide. Do not leave the tap open. There must be water points in your school. While using water from those water points, after using it, you should be keeping the tap closed so that you can stop the wastage of water. Sports facilities. Like during your games period, if you are using any sports article from the school like balls, like disc, bats, footballs and many more items, if you are using those items, it is your responsibility to keep them safe afterwards. Now let's discuss about caring for public property. How we can take care or look after the public property. As in the previous slides, we discussed looking after or taking care of the school property. Now here we'll discuss how we can take care of the public property. We should always try to care for the public property, as these public properties are built and maintained by the tax collected from us. That we discussed earlier also in the first video, that public property is built and maintained by the money taken from us in the form of tax. So we should be using it carefully and we should be taking care of it. So children, we should always value our money, the tax we pay, and we should be taking care of the public property. let's discuss how we can take care or look after the streets. The light that we see alongside streets and roads is meant to help us, so we should never damage or break these lights. As during darkness or night time, when you move from one place to another on any vehicle or on your own feet, that time the light which is there alongside the street provides you better visibility and you easily go from one place to another. So we should never damage the lights which are there nearby the streets. Do not throw garbage on the street, as it is not a good thing. Like you keep your houses clean by not throwing garbage here and there, you use a dustbin. In the same manner, there are public dustbins which are nearby the streets, so you should always use those dustbins to throw garbage. The garbage thrown on the streets makes it look dirty and ugly. Yes, obviously, whenever any kind of garbage is thrown on the street, it doesn't look nice, it doesn't give a good look. So, it is obvious that the garbage we throw on the street makes it ugly and dirty. We should avoid doing this. The trees that are there along the street give us shade, hold the soil and keep the air clean, so we should not cut these trees. This is the very important point, dear students, that alongside the street we find many trees, the row of trees. These trees are very important, as in every season they provide us shade as well as they stop soil erosion. How? Because we know that in the previous chapter also we discussed that the root of the tree holds the soil firmly so that it do not washes away from its original place. So, trees controls soil erosion, as well as we should not pluck the leaves, as well as we should not cut those trees. Public transport, trains and buses. How we can look after or take care of the public transport like trains and buses that we use to travel from one place to another. Means of public transport, trains and railway stations and buses are used by everyone. Each and every individual from the country uses all these means of transport to travel faraway places or nearby the areas. So, these means of transportation are very important for us. We all want to travel in a clean and comfortable train, buses and airplanes. This is very true that we never prefer any bus or train to travel in which there is garbage all around. The buses or trains which are unclean, we never prefer to go on them. So, we should be keeping them clean. So, we should look after public transport while traveling in a bus, car or you can say any means of transport like trains, airplanes. We should always keep our waste material, the wrappers, the leftover food with us. We should be disposing it properly. We should not throw it here and there in the transport system. What we should not do? Now there are some don'ts which we should always remember, that we should not be doing all these things, and only because of that we'll be able to keep our public property safe and clean. Do not spoil the seeds by tearing, cutting or scratching. Sometimes we feel that the public property do not belongs to us. In that case, we do not take care of that. Whenever we travel, we scratch the seeds as well as we cut or tear the seeds. That is really very disappointing and very bad habit. If somebody does so, we should also make them aware that this public property belongs to us. We have paid money in the form of tax for that. Do not litter the toilets of trains. Whenever we are traveling through trains, we might use the toilets of the train. So, whenever we are using it, we should try to keep it clean. We should not try to litter these toilets of the trains. Do not break the electric fittings. During traveling through trains we use the electric switches also there, electric plugs also there for charging purposes as well as for many other things. So we should never try to lose the fittings, we should never try to break the fittings. Do not spoil the windows or doors. Whenever we travel, sometimes we throw the garbage out of the windows or doors, and due to that, that area covers many unclean items whenever we throw anything. So we should avoid doing that by what we should do, we should be disposing the garbage in a proper place, and we should not try to throw all these things out of the window or doors. Public parks. Public parks are the places which we use. The children, the adults and each and every member of the society uses these public parks. So these are the public property. There are a number of parks that are built by the government. Government builds parks in every colony, in every places. Every colony has parks for children and for the other people. Everyone uses parks. We should take care of these parks as these parks are made by the government using the money which we pay to them. So we should not be spoiling these parks. We should not be throwing garbage nearby the parks. We should be keeping the parks always clean as it is meant for us. How we can take care of public parks? There are some of the points which are given here. Not to pluck flowers or destroy the grass in the park. You must have seen the parks have beautiful flowers as well as grass grown in it. So we should never try to damage it. We should avoid plucking the leaves as well as flowers from the park. Do not litter the park. That I have already explained, that whatever items you carry with you while going for a picnic in the park, you should be keeping those wrappers, empty bottles and other things with you, and should be disposing those things later on in a particular or a proper place. Whenever you get a chance, try to plant more trees in a park so that the greenery of the park can be maintained properly. Other public places, there are many other public places, dear students, like historical monuments, zoos, national museums, and these all public places are the part of our cultural heritage. They are our national pride. Okay, these are our national pride. Our ancestors have given us these public places. We should be maintaining the dignity of these places, and how we can do it, let's discuss. We must not damage or disfigure them. How we can disfigure them? Most of the time when people visit these museums, these public places, forts and other places, they try to scratch the walls and they always try to write their names on it. We should avoid doing this. Okay, it is a thing which we are doing to disfigure the monument. So we should never try this on the walls of any monument. We should not tease the animals. Suppose we are visiting a zoo, there you'll find many animals there. We should never try to tease them, but we should be friendly with them. We must not scribble or scratch our names on the wall. This I have already discussed. We must not spit on the walls. This is a habit. Basically people do this continuously. This is a very bad habit. We should avoid doing this. Rather, we should tell others also not to do this, not to spit on the walls of any monuments or any public place. So this is all about the chapter. Hope you liked the presentation. Hope you understood the concept. Keep on watching the videos. Like, share and subscribe so that I'll be motivated to give you more videos. Thank you and have a nice day.